to the Sophia Show, where we talk and you listen. On today's very special episode, we have our very first staff member being interviewed for the Sophia Show. So let's let him introduce himself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Edmonds, or Mr. Edmonds, I guess formally. I teach animal science here at Apex Friendship High School. This is my second semester here. I graduated from Virginia State, where I'm from, Virginia. I'm the eldest of 6 brothers and 1 sister. I grew up on a family farm in Virginia. After Virginia State, I went to North Carolina A&T, and I studied agriculture education. Initially, I wanted to be a veterinarian, so my undergraduate major was animal science. And I got accepted into veterinary school after my first year of teaching middle school. But I grew on a fascination with teaching, so I said I don't want to deal with people because a lot of veterinary medicine is people more than the pets, although we do take care of their pets. I want to deal with teenagers. So I saw high school at South Granville High School and then Heritage High School, and now I'm at Apex Friendship. I'm currently getting my doctorate degree at North Carolina State University in agriculture education.
All right, so what made you choose that path of animal science? Like, was there something when you were younger that just sparked that interest in you?
So growing up on the farm, we had all types of animals. If you've ever been in my classroom, we have all types of animals. So growing up on the farm, we had hunting dogs, over 100 of them, beef cattle, Angus to be specific. And I think that fascination with taking care of those animals who we never took to the vet and they got sick, and obviously things that I didn't want to have them happen to them. So me wanting to advocate for animals or creatures with no voice was why I wanted to go into animal science.
All right, and that kind of led into teaching and wanting to teach it as well, to like educate everyone about animal science?
Yeah, so my aunts, and then I have some other extended family members that are teachers, and those were probably a little bit of inspiration to me wanting to go into the teaching aspect, but me being the oldest sibling and bossing my brothers and sisters around probably was my biggest inspiration on showing other people how to do certain things, because I had to do that all my life anyway.
All right, so your second question is, how did it feel to win Teacher of the Year?
It felt good. I was very excited when I heard the announcement. I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh, if it doesn't go that way, I mean, congratulations to all the teachers that were nominated for Teacher of the Year, but it is a nerve-wracking feeling when you're on a ballot for something and your peers and you're new to the school. I'm like, oh, I'm definitely not getting that. But it's a very exciting feeling for sure.
And you guys don't actually know what this looks like, but Mr. Edmonds sent me the presentation he had for it, and I just wanted to ask, how long did it take you to make that presentation? Because it was like 30-something slides, like really detailed. So how long did it take?
So when you're passionate about something and you have that vision, and that's what kind of a person I am, I'm a big picture person for sure. Probably took me 15, 20 minutes after school one day because I waited to the last minute to do it. I'm a procrastinator too. But I had already did a rendition of that presentation to Mr. Pittman for something that we can talk about a little later in the interview of what I was trying to get going for our program.
All right. I know, it was really detailed. It was really, really interesting to read about. All right. Your next question is, what is your favorite thing about the animal science program here at Apex Friendship?
I think my absolute most favorite thing is definitely teaching all the classes. I started my level 2 this semester. The next school year I'll have veterinary assistant, which is my ultimate favorite class to teach. But the different animals that come on Thursdays, we do a rescue partnership with one of our rescue groups, Perfect Match, or Pawfik Match, I'm sorry. And then the Shama Rescues, we have 2 blind kittens in our classroom right now. And then every Thursday, they're puppies that come in. All the hands-on interactive experiences in the classroom are probably also my favorite. So there's not one thing that's probably my favorite for the class.
And what's been one of your favorite animals to bring in? Like, if you had to choose one, what would it be?
Well, don't tell anybody yet, but we have some goats coming soon, and goats are my absolute most favorite animal of all time. So they haven't come yet, but the goats are for sure going to be my most favorite. But the cow that comes in every semester is probably my most favorite.
And are the goats going to come in the school, or are they going to be like the cow and be somewhere outside?
So they're like 2-month-old goats, so they are
baby
goats. Oh, they'll be here Friday.
That's so exciting. Hey, they're already here today. It's be out on Friday, so surprise. Surprise.
That's funny.
So exciting.
And then eventually in the future, we're going to have campus goats and hopefully llamas. We got approved. We have 25 chickens down there, so they're baby chicks now. So I'm waiting till they get some feathers so they can go outside.
Yeah. All right, and your final question is, thinking about the future of your program, how do you hope to expand your classes and highlight all that you do in the classroom?
Well, yeah, so our FFA PAC chapter is pretty active. We got second in the state for vet science, first in the state for dairy judging, and these are city kids beating like rural kids for sure, who probably never seen that many cattle in their life. So growing the program as far as the number of competitions that we compete in, and definitely getting a second teacher because I can't do it all. There's a horticultural side to the program area that I teach. So I'm not an agriculture teacher for sure as my title, but I specifically teach animal science. So I'm trying to plead to Mr. Pittman right now to hopefully get us a second agriculture teacher so students can have other opportunities to learn about agriculture education and then to relieve myself so I can get that work-life balance as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it for our interview for today.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, and once again, congratulations for winning Teacher of the Year.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, what is your name?
Megan Mott.
What do you teach?
I teach Earth and Environmental Science.
What is your favorite thing about being a part of the hashtag PatFam?
So much. The kids are great, the staff is great, the admin is great, and of course, I love being at the school with my daughter and my husband.
And what is one thing that most people don't know about you?
I think I'm an open book, and most people know everything about me. I got married at Disney World, I worked at Disney World, I'm a vegetarian, and I think that's about it.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and can you introduce yourself for everyone?
Cooper Kidder.
All right, and your trivia question is, which U.S. state has the most snow days?
My dad lived in Michigan, and he said that he used to have a lot of snow days, but I don't think that's right. So let me. New York, maybe? I'm not.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It's incorrect. It's actually Alaska. All right, and can you introduce yourself to everyone?
I'm Skylar of Grace.
And your question is, what months of the year mainly represent winter?
December and January. December, January, February.
All right, that's correct. It's all three. All right, can you guys introduce yourself for everyone?
I'm Luke. I'm Logan.
And your question is, what is the shortest day of the year called?
Wait, I know this, like the winter solstice or something.
Yes, you got it.
Wait, is that actually right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we learned about that.
I was gonna say you learned about it, so that better have been answered.
Yeah, I was.
Well, what is the shortest month of the year?
I think February.
Yeah, you got it. So your trivia question is, what other planet besides Earth has snow been found on?
I don't know, Neptune.
Is that all right? That's your answer.
Venus.
All right. Actually, none of those are correct. It's Mars.
I knew that.
Mars?
Well, everyone, that's it for the Sophia Show for this week. Thank you very much. Good night.